A family of moose have just been removed from a North Edmonton lawn. And that's where we find our Miriam Valdez-Carletti tonight. Miriam, run us through what the neighbors saw there today.
Well, Jeff, it's been a couple eventful hours this afternoon. I spoke with one neighbor who says that a trio of moose were spotted at 9 a.m. this morning sitting on the front lawn of a home right across the street from here. And Alberta Fish and Wildlife did come to the area along with peace officers and members with ETS. Now, it did take a couple hours for things to, sort of figure out the situation. And Alberta Fish and Wildlife did shoot the moose with a tranquilizer from a distance. And it did take about 10 minutes, for the moose to kind of get a little bit sleepy, calm down a little bit. And that's when the peace officers were able to move those 3 moose into trucks. 2 of them, the 2 smaller calves went into one truck and the bigger one went into another. And now Dale Gee with Wild North says if you do see moose in the city, it's important to give them plenty of space.
When it comes to moose, generally speaking, you want to leave them be. You don't want to approach them. I know it's quite a spectacle having a large animal like that sitting on your front lawn, but you do want to avoid approaching them, particularly in spring when they might have young calves, or bull moose in the fall time during the rut season can be particularly dangerous. But even this time of year, they are a large creature that are capable of doing you considerable harm if they're upset. So you should definitely keep your distance and call the regulatory authorities, which in this case for adult moose would be Alberta Fish and Wildlife or the City of Edmonton's Park Rangers.
Now, from what we could see, the 3 moose did stick to this area and they were removed by peace and wildlife officers. We don't know where they are at this time, but we will have more details for you. And this area was quite busy and backed up with traffic as there is a bus shelter right in front of the house directly where the moose were sort of hanging out. And so there were some ETS officers helping maneuver traffic. As you can imagine, waiting for the bus and happening to see 3 moose could be quite startling and, not really sure where to go and want to keep your distance. So, yeah, back to you, Jeff.
All right. Thank you, Miriam. That is Miriam Valdez-Carletti live for us tonight.